Hi, everybody.
Hello. Look at me.
It's a cookie as big as your head.
It is. It's as big as my head. It is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day, so we decided we need to celebrate such a thing.
Can we share the funny story that just happened, though?
What?
With Marie saying, "That's as big as your head," and you were looking at me, and I was looking down, and we thought that she was talking about my belly.
Talking about Heather's belly? No.
Yes,
Marie
it is as big as my head. Yes.
Marie was talking about the
This
giant
cookie.
chocolate chip cookie, which we're going to break apart and eat during the show today because I'm excited that it is National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. It is also the day after Heather's birthday.
Oh, it's birthday. So
Yes.
I didn't realize that could be something, but apparently it is.
Look, it is, yeah.
Well,
so how was it?
It was very nice. I mean, I honestly, I can't tell you how touched I was by everything that you guys did for me yesterday.
We had a lot of fun.
It was so much fun. I felt the love from people on Facebook and on Twitter, on Instagram. So many people sent me messages. And, you know, when you get a little bit older, you don't really expect to have much, you know. It's
Right.
just, hey, you might have some cake, you might go out to eat. But to have all of that, it was
We
very
had
lovely.
a celebration here yesterday, and if you didn't see it, we managed to get Heather a gift that she lost when she was 7.
Well.
The Skip It, which I had never heard of before, but you're about to see it because after the show, we broke into trying out the Skip It.
This was the best gift ever because we got to laugh.
All right.
Up first is David.
This is perhaps what will make
Who
us
did a
laugh the
jig?
most. Right.
Did a little jig.
So the idea is
Well,
that's Heather mocking my moves. All
here's-
right, this is Selena.
She got it right
yeah,
away.
Selena's good.
But she's
Yeah.
she's our tiny dancer. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. And honestly,
Yes.
we had so much fun watching everybody give it a try. Was this Mikey?
This is Mikey, yeah. Yeah,
So
not bad.
The hardest thing was that it kept falling off.
This is our
with
producer, Jill.
If you didn't have your shoes on, it kept sliding off.
Right. In fact, the first time Jill tried it, it went flying across the studio and under the desk.
And there's Marie.
And there's Marie, our floor manager, Marie.
Is your head?
Marie knows how to do it.
With
Look
her-
at Marie. Marie has a dance to it, too.
She does.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
You got into it.
That was the gift that kept on giving yesterday.
I know, yes. Oh, it was great. It was a lot. Now we want to show, perhaps our two best folks at this was the second time you tried it.
I had to put shoes on, but I didn't
Once
think
you
I
had
was
the
very
shoes
good.
on, I mean, Marie was very good there too. But let's show you the video of Heather giving it a try the second time around with the shoes.
Well, I don't.
Oh,
So I don't know.
And your tiara. You
I had my
tiara on too.
What a mess!
all right.
That girl is a hot mess. Who invited her? My goodness.
And this is our photographer Jeff Roop, and look at this. I think he has Skip It in his past.
Well, that's 'cause
that's a trained Skip It professional.
He has 2 daughters.
Oh, okay.
So
that could account for his prowess at the Skip It.
I imagine they made Daddy try that a few times at home.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
But he was very good. He was very good.
So we could all rest easy this morning.
Well, because the cheese debacle is over.
The cheese debacle is over. Kennywood gave us a bit of a scare. So on social media yesterday morning, and this kind of like took off, someone posted, hey, Kennywood has changed the cheese on the Potato Patch fries.
Here's what I don't understand, because I did not try this cheese.
What, you've never tried the cheese?
No. I've had their cheese fries, but I did not try the new cheese that people were so upset about. But
Right.
it had to have been like vastly different than the old cheese.
It looked different in the picture too. It didn't seem to, it looked more see-through. It didn't look as luscious.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have
That
no
would be
idea.
that would be my take on it.
No idea. But after all this outrage, people on social media.
Now there's the right stuff.
That's the right stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so after all this outrage and people were blasting, how could you? I even saw one person said, thank goodness I haven't bought my season tickets yet, because now I'm not going to. I mean,
No,
it was
I'm not
it was that intense. So anyways, Kennywood decided later in the day, listen, we are going to put an end to this Yin's investigation. What did they call
That's what
it?
they tweeted, yes.
And we are going to
Very
stick with our
wisely.
old cheese.
Yeah, we will revert back to the traditional cheese sauce. Thank you for your feedback and thank you for your passion.
It truly was a passion.
It was very interesting to see people like there are some things Pittsburghers care about, and that's one of them.
Obviously, it's French fries and cheese sauce.
Something else at Kennywood that is coming up, the new steel curtain roller coaster this summer, and we got a peek at the seats for
seats
the
arrived.
roller coaster. Yeah.
This has been arriving piece by piece, and so there you go. Only in Pittsburgh, in Steeler Nation, could you have an entire ride dedicated to football and to a team.
Well, absolutely.
Right?
And I think it's such a smart idea on their part. I think, people are going to love it. And take a look at those seats. That's, custom designed to really reflect football. So
Do you think when you're waiting in line for the Steel Curtain roller coaster, they're going to play Here We Go?
I hope
Here
they
we
do.
go.
I hope they do.
Steelers. Here we go.
Oh, and they're going to have numbers just like jerseys. So the car you're in will have a number. So I wonder, people are going to want certain players' numbers probably.
I'm sure. Well,
Yeah.
and so once it's complete, it will be the tallest roller coaster in Pennsylvania.
That's kind of astounding.
It
That's
is.
interesting. All
I
right,
can't
at
wait.
Kennywood later this summer. We don't have a date yet, but we will let you know when we do.
When you go to Kennywood, make sure to talk to a stranger. There was a really interesting article in the Wall Street Journal
Right.
about the surprising boost you get from talking to strangers.
Yeah, and I think this is true. Sometimes I feel like if you smile at someone and they smile back, you feel this sort of energy through the
Right.
air, don't you think?
I think so.
Do you talk to strangers?
All the time. Nonstop.
I do too. And I mean, we were saying you don't want to talk to like strangers that look strange. I mean, like take an assessment whether you want.
But it's the smile. It's the inviting smile.
Exactly. And so they have found in studies that it really gives you a positive energy boost by doing this. And it was actually in the Wall Street Journal article, the woman was writing about she was on a plane and there was turbulence.
Right.
And she turns to the person, a stranger next to her, and says, "Could we talk? Like, it would actually calm me down if we could talk." And not only did they talk,
They
I
held
think they
hands
held hands
at
during
one
the
point.
turbulence. And so that reminded me of a time where we absolutely were talking to strangers. So many times, or like in the summer, we go to the end of Cape Cod, which is Provincetown. And so you fly into Boston and you take this high-speed ferry across the water to Provincetown. And normally it's delightful. It's a lot of fun. But this last trip, the sea was really, really rough. And oh my gosh, we had never encountered something like this before. And so we are rocking back and forth. We're actually going, you could feel it go up and boom, back down on the water. People were getting sick. And you started at that point, like you felt this sort of like, we're all in this together. Like, are we going to get through this? Is this boat going to overturn or what? Like,
It was
what's
that
gonna
bad.
happen?
It was that bad.
And it was scary. So I remember first I was talking to the guy next to us who kind of looked like Indiana Jones. Like, he looked like he'd been around. And I said, "Is this the worst you've ever been?" And he was like, "Oh, no, this is nothing. Don't worry." But then he disappeared. I don't know where he went. But anyhow, we wound up talking to all these people, and you got to know them because we were all talking about, like, is this it?
terrible-
Is this the end of our time?
Terrible
but it was
experiences.
interesting to talk to strangers like that because you really bonded with them.
Well, I think it's true. And I think that just being able to relax and take yourself out of whatever situation you're in.
Right.
Maybe you're stressed at work and you go talk to the barista at the coffee shop.
Right.
Even just that, having that peaceful moment where you're out of whatever stressor you're in, I think is great.
I think so too.
Okay.
So talk to a stranger.
So they said that 99% said they found at least one of the conversations to be pleasant, according to the study. And they say engaging with passing acquaintances, you live longer, your brain has to work a little harder than with family. And
I think that makes sense too, because sometimes you're a little cautious. Like,
Right.
You're like, will I say something that sounds stupid? Will I be able to? I mean, if you're just saying hi, that won't sound stupid. But it takes a little bit more brain work.
well, they say that most people choose not to talk with strangers because they don't know how to get into the conversation, and more importantly, how to get out of the conversation. And that fear is what keeps them quiet.
Yeah.
Don't fear it.
Just go for it.
Just go for it.
All right, someone else who has gone for it is Gabby Barrett, and we are so proud of her. In fact, there is news that when Toby Keith comes to town, this will be September 27th, Gabby Barrett will be opening for him at Highmark Stadium. So congratulations to her. She's doing really well.
And all this talk about country music, I learned something new about you.
What's that?
You're a big Dolly Parton fan.
I am a Dolly Parton fan. I just think she's the sweetest woman with the most genuine heart. And there's something going on actually in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has become one of the cities that is now offering the Dolly Parton Imagination Library.
This is awesome.
This is astounding to me. Like, I had to call someone at City Hall to make sure this was correct.
Yeah.
So this is the program, and you can register if you have a child that is under 5 and you live within the city limits. This Dolly Parton Imagination Library will send out a free book every month to your child until they turn 5. So if you register your child at birth, Heather, if you register your child at birth, they could end up with 60 free books by the time they are age 5. So we have a link for you as to where you can register, and the Benter Foundation locally is paying for the postage so the books can be mailed out. But this is how much she cares about kids and cares about reading too.
Was that a recent video, or does she still look that good?
I don't know. That's from her website. So, but she does look good.
She does look good.
And I am I'm such a fan of the movie 9 to 5. Like, anytime that I am going through the cable channels and that movie is on, it just cracks me up. And I mean, the whole premise that they, like, I mean, have you all seen 9 to 5? So, like, when they mix up Skinny and Sweet. And
I've never seen the movie, so you have to tell me all about
with
this.
rat poison, and they think they've poisoned their boss, and then they think their boss has died, and then they're in big trouble. I won't give the whole thing away, but anyway, we
Sounds
apparently
like-
do not have the video of that, but oh, we do.
Sounds like.
Oh, we do have the video of it. Let's take a look. All right, well, this is where Dolly Parton is tying up her boss. This is after they think they poisoned the boss, and that's sort of at the end of the film, I think, but I don't want to give away too much. But anyway, it's one of my favorite films.
I feel like we need to have movie night. I want to see this with you.
Okay. All right, we will have movie night, and we will watch 9 to 5.
Big news.
It's also a song that sticks in your head.
It does. Okay. I can't wait to hear it
I'm
and
done talking
see it.
about it. I'm sorry.
Well, we have some other big news from a local guy. Joe Manganiello announced yesterday that he is going to star in a new film with his wife.
Yeah, this is pretty cool because they've never acted together, and
Right.
certainly not in a movie before. So this is something that his brother is producing or directing, and it's coming out, what, this July? Oh, and it's called Bottom of the Ninth, and it is the first time he's ever acted with Sophia. And it is a story about a man returning to the Bronx after spending time in prison that kept him from a baseball career and away from the love of his life.
I want to see the two interact. I wonder what they're going to be like.
I know.
Is that the love of his life in the movie, I wonder?
Oh, that's interesting.
We'll
Well,
get to see some
hopefully.
on-screen romance between the
Yeah.
two of them.
Yeah. All right, well, we could keep talking all day.
Yes, we
But
could.
Jill in our ear is telling us not to.